What up, what up, what up, what up, weirdos? It's your boy Raindrop, Raindog, Rain Drizzle, my co-host, co-captain, Cole, conspirator, Uncle Juju.
What is up, babies?
How's everybody doing? Welcome back to BXTV, aka Back from Hell, your Spotify and YouTube podcast where you didn't know everything you need to know with your boys. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. Your boys are back. We're chilling. I'm excited. You guys are actually gonna get 2 pods this week. So the one we did last and this one. So congrats, I guess. Yeah, but yeah, man, been watching a lot of good movies lately. I don't know where I'd put this on the scale of good movie, but I had fun. There's definitely a lot of issues, but besides that, I mean, I've been watching some bangers though. Like the
Yeah.
last 2 movies I watched were Send Help and Shark Tale. So yeah, fucking Sarah picked Shark Tale last night, and like I hadn't seen that in so long. I had the tape. I wanted to give away, and I put it in. Like, was laughing all the way through it. You know what I mean? Like genuine laughs. Like not like, oh, like I guess this is funny. Like no, this shit is fucking funny. Like star-studded voice cast, like great music, great animation. I know I really enjoy DreamWorks. So
Okay. I enjoy them for the anti-Disney that they are. like, like they took a lot of because Katzenberg worked at Disney, so he had a lot of like the ins and outs of what they were doing before he got unceremoniously
yeah.
booted. Started DreamWorks, so beat for beat, he just did the same shit that they were doing, just put a different spin on it, and it worked for him.
Yeah.
So,
I personally fuck with DreamWorks. They the reason I like DreamWorks a little bit more is just because if you go back and watch those movies as an adult, there is a lot of like
oh yes,
adult humor in these movies, especially Shark Tales and like Shrek and Shrek 2.
Road to El Dorado is also like in the
That was one of my
even in the
favorites growing up.
soundtrack to that. It's like, just oozing like banging and fucking,
Yeah, no. I fucking you couldn't that is one VHS I know for a fact I watched to its grave, which is crazy because I have VHSs that were rentals. So that means they were played a shit ton. They still play perfectly fine. So you know a kid really liked a movie when you watched it too much to where it got fucked up. You know what I mean? Like, and like people forget, dude. Movies now are 1,000 times cheaper than they were when VHS and Laserdisc and Betamax were coming out. Because you were paying like $60 to $100 a fucking movie. Like I have fucking proof of it on like because I've bought movies with the fucking sticker on it or like a receipt inside of it.
Yep.
Oh, this was the coolest fucking thing, dude. I bought a oh, what the fuck was it? What movie was it? It was I bought some movie on VHS and somebody put a newspaper clipping announcing that movie coming out. And I can't remember which one it was, but fucking I'll find it sometime this week. But it was just super like it took me so back in time, you know, like they're talking up like VHS DVD format and like just like you know like even like now like I don't even think the newspaper now even talks about movies, you know, like it's
If
all
they do, it's
fucking
about streaming.
yeah. You know, so it was really cool to be like, damn, somebody was so hype on this movie. They clipped the news like local newspaper like article about it or whatever it was. Like and it's like a little sheet like this big, you know? Like they cut it out like the middle of like a like so that was cool. That was really cool. That was really cool. But we have bigger fish to fry. Hee hee.
Ah.
You want to lead him into this one, Juju?
Yeah. So tonight's gore fest, if you call it that, shark fest, I guess, is Thrash. A movie that went through several titles in its existence. There's a whole Wikipedia slot to it. But yeah, it landed on Thrash. It was made by Sony. It was released on Netflix as direct to streaming, which I think was a smart choice on their part.
Yes, I think okay, so this movie got talked about a lot the first 2 days on Threads that it was out. Like, people on Instagram and stuff were talking about it. Like, people were watching it. Yeah. And I think the problem is, if this went to theater, people would have just demolished it because they would have paid for it out of pocket, like, and spent driving time and everything and like getting a sitter or whatever, you know, for those folks who have kids. But it going to direct to streaming is perfect because this is an hour and a half of exactly what they sell you on. I think anybody who, whatever Roger Ebert is, rated at 1.5. Yeah, whatever the fuck that stupid shit is, rated at 1.5 out of 4. Not true. And also, before we even talk or establish anything about this fucking movie, we're going to go ahead and tell you guys now. We are rating this on a strictly animal horror scale. We do not give a fuck about cinema. We do not give a fuck about the art of making a movie. No, this is strictly about animal horror. Does it have blood? How does it look? Do you get eerie vibes when they're in the water against the animal? Is there comedy, which there was, surprisingly enough, like not much, but there was. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. You can say whatever you want now. I just don't want anybody to be like, why are you like giving any praise to this movie? And I'm going to say, Juju knows I love animal horror. I have I have like 8 VHS tapes and like 6 DVDs that are all just people versus animals in some way. So
and versus nature, buddy. No, but like seriously, I love when an animal horror movie actually gets the animal right. Yes. Instead of just turning them into, I mean, don't get me wrong, Jaws is the quintessential shark movie. It is the one that we compare all other shark movies to. This one, like, what I liked about it was that it was strictly the sharks are the threat, and the sharks are bull sharks and great white sharks. It's not just like one cut and paste quote unquote shark, you know?
Yeah, there's that one giant great white.
Yes. And there's also no gimmick attached to it. There's no, oh, we made the shark smarter. Oh, it's a tornado and there's sharks in it.
It's just a fucked hurricane, yes. and now the town is flooded, and there's bull sharks that were already. And I like that they establish this guy who is also, I don't know how to say his name in real life.
Digimon Hunso.
Yeah, he
I probably butchered that too, but I love him in everything he's in.
Yeah, I was about to say he's great in this. Like he honestly, they you like him what?
In Amistad.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say they did not do themselves a favor by not giving him more screen time though. Like he was the more like obviously like veteran actor on the fucking set, I guess.
Yes. And like the most convincing, like
yes, yeah, that's what I mean. He sold me the most. Like you could tell he's had experience doing this.
If we're doing a breakdown, I'm sorry, I'm just going to throw this out there. Is a great piece of dialogue from him is when he's talking about like why he studies sharks, and it's because he saw a hippo, which is like the most craziest attack animal in Africa, get eaten by sharks. And the one motherfucker looked at him and was like, well, so what'd you do? Go back to your hut and get your spear? And
He's
like, I called the cops and ordered a pizza. I grew up in Mogadishu, not fucking
yeah, dude.
I have been fighting that battle since I've been married because she lived in Africa.
Yeah. No, for sure. I mean, like I said, he was great, dude. Like every time he was on screen, he made an impact, and he made the plot move forward. This isn't a great movie; it's just a fun hour and a half shark attack flick. Like, and it's there's some creativeness to it. Like, there's some like things you've never seen in a shark movie, so that was cool. The one thing my buddy pointed out that I will point out, they were very inconsistent on how the sharks looked. Like,
yes.
Like sometimes they looked hella real, and then other times it was like, that's definitely CGI. Like, there's no, but like, I will say, like, every scene in the water, I have a fear of the ocean and like drowning and shit. So it's like every time they were like fucking with the water, I was like, okay, no, like,
no.
Like this is fun, and like the water at most points in the movie is only like chest high, so like they're just like wading through water hoping they don't get fucking ate. Like it's like god damn it, like and that's what I think this movie does right, is that like water is everywhere. Like it is there's like,
I will be completely honest with you. I know you said no cinematography or whatever, but I want to point this out just as like
no, I don't mean it like that.
As an avid watcher of the Weather Channel and Shark Week, they nailed that hurricane. That is exactly what a Category 5 hurricane looks like.
Well, no, it was even bigger. They were like, I think this might be like the first Category 6 or 7.
But like, it wasn't this nightmare clouds in the sky, bolts of lightning, wind, and shit. No. It was just constant fucking rain, which is what a hurricane is.
Yeah, and like lots of wind.
And the premise is 1,000% plausible because, now again, I can't attest to the veracity of this, but I did hear stories about the Gators in fucking New Orleans having a field day during Hurricane Katrina because all that water just backed them into the fucking city.
Yeah.
So this is like 1,000% plausible. And also, every kid played that game. What would I do if the house flooded and there were sharks in it and we finally get to fucking see it?
Yeah, dude. If not that, the floor is lava, which is the same concept. You just you can't touch that. You gotta stay above. So 1,000%. Anybody who grew up watching Hidden Temple like you were prepared for this movie. Like my buddy didn't appreciate them as much as I did. I liked the orphan weird plot line that didn't really go anywhere. Like,
well, I mean, it's just a reason to get rid of assholes.
Yeah, which like I would, and like it was like, yeah, like fuck these, because like my girlfriend for a living, like, like she like goes and like makes sure like people are like who are like helpers and stuff, like for like disabled folks and stuff. She goes and makes sure they're not doing what these people in this movie were doing, like these people were just spending all the money on fucking cars and shit for themselves and not the kids. And it's like, yeah, fuck this guy and his wife, like kill him off. Like, and then when they go to leave the kids there, I was like, oh, fucking piece of shit.
Oh yeah. And then like when they pull out the check and it's like $50,000 a month and they like confront him, it's like, motherfucker, like, not only did you deserve to get your hand bitten off, but like I would throw you in the water myself. Like, and he got kicked in the face too. Like,
yeah, he did. He got what was coming to him for surely. And I mean, like the woman giving birth in the water. Holy shit!
Why? having had gone through the trauma of childbirth or be witness to it. I'm sorry. I gotta back that up.
Yeah.
I'm calling bullshit on it, but blood in the water, very bad idea. Like that.
Well,
made
that
me
was the
feel
point, bro. She didn't have a
immediately.
choice. That
I
was the
know.
point of it. Like, it was supposed to intensify the moment, and it was something we haven't seen in a shark movie. So, like, I give him credit for it.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
I give him credit for taking chances. This movie would have been so much worse if it did not have the bold, random choices they made. Like, it
Oh
would have just been
yeah.
another shitty Netflix movie that
And
like, and
also, like, it's a movie that in a weird way makes you think about your survival, like, what your backup plans are,
yeah,
in the
yeah.
event of the most random scenario. Like, when they were
sure.
like, we should like put help on the side of the house. I'm like thinking back to my worst case scenario handbook where it's like, don't do anything during the storm, wait for it to pass because nobody's coming to get you in the middle of
Yeah.
the storm.
Yeah, yeah. No, for sure. For sure. I mean, he could have definitely waited, and I mean, it wasn't like that even helped him. That's not who
Yeah,
saved him
no.
anyway. Like, well, your point in this movie, they don't believe because the man came and saved them right dead smack in the middle of a storm. So,
There, he pulled a Dennis Quaid during fucking Day After Tomorrow. Go save your
yeah,
niece. I'm down.
yeah, dead ass, dude. No lie. I mean, but like, is it the greatest shark movie ever made? No.
No.
But it was entertaining and I didn't pay for it, so whatever.
Yeah, I mean the streaming part of it served this movie well because it's like I could I didn't spend any money on it. I just put it on
I
Netflix
won't
and
lie, if I bought this for $5 from Walmart, I wouldn't have been that mad. I'd be like, "All right,"
yeah,
like
I
you guys
wouldn't pay
showed blood.
$13 to go see it in the movie theater, or not even $20. I guess it is now.
Yeah,
You know, I
after
wouldn't shell
taxes.
this out.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. I'm looking forward to, I wanna watch, what's his name? Lee Cronin's Mummy or whatever.
Yes,
I thought
yes,
that looked
that.
sick. I thought that looked sick. A lot of people weren't, like, hyped on it, but I'm excited. Apparently it's based in the same universe as Evil Dead, so that's interesting.
Ooh.
And then they just released the Evil Dead trailer like a week ago or 2, maybe a little longer. Yeah, we got floating deadites now.
Oh shit.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, there is a sick cameo in Send Help. Speaking of deadites, because of Sam Raimi, Dylan O'Brien like gets appointed as president of this company because his dad dies, and the painting of his dad behind him is Bruce Campbell.
Of course. Of course.
Yeah, yeah, dude.
I mean, come on, who wouldn't want to own a painting of Bruce Campbell?
Well, I mean that, and like the movie is just like supposed to be his dead dad, so like it's just funny as shit. Like,
So what are we rating this Thrash? I give it a 3. I give it a 3. It's a solid
yeah,
middle of the road movie. Like, doesn't
I was
try
about
to
to.
reinvent the wheel any kind of like in any crazy kind of way. But it does
No, I agree. I give it a 3 out of 5 on the animal horror scale. Like, it was fun enough. Like, they they set out to do what they wanted, and I think anybody expecting anything more played themselves, and this is not the genre of movie for them. So I don't think you need to, like, crucify it just because it wasn't fucking Nightmare on Elm Street or anything. Like, you know?
a shark movie. Is it better than Jaws 3 or 4? Yes, it is.
I think
Better.
anything is.
But is it better than Deep Blue Sea? I don't know. There are some
Probably. Have
sharks
you
that are
watched
pretty
that
big too,
recently? It's pretty bad, dude. It's pretty. It doesn't hold up very well. Like maybe 47 meters down.
ooh, I haven't seen that actually, but
I haven't seen it since it came out, so I don't want to speak on it. I don't want to. I don't want to come back in a year and be like, "Damn, why the fuck did I say that?" I'll wait until we watch it. How about that?
this is the first like shark movie I've ever seen where they actually reference Shark Week.
Yeah, yeah, that is true. I mean, I think that lays in the humor part of the movie, right? And like trying to connect with the audience, which is a good idea. Which I think a lot of movies fail to try and do these days. They don't try and actually like connect with the people watching, and it's just whatever. You know what movie I fucking liked that a lot of people did not like? I gotta look up the name real quick. It was an ocean movie, Underwater,
Oh,
with Kristen Stewart about like that giant sea monster.
yes. Yeah, she's in like it's like a submarine or something underwater, and
It's like this big fucking. It's not even a submarine. They're in this giant fucking like deep sea station, and it's like a giant tube, and like the station like fucks up, so they have to like walk across the bottom of the ocean's trench, like the deepest part of the ocean, and get to the other station. And like the walk in the ocean, at least in the theater, because I saw it in theaters,
yeah.
like when they're walking on the bottom, it's like pitch fucking black, like you can't see shit. And then like this giant like Goliathan like type whatever thing is just like Kraken type thing is just like fucking around and like oh dude, it's actually a good one. I
And
had a
for
lot of
those
fun.
reasons, I am out. No, I'm not out of the movie, but like I'm out of the premise.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, like as soon as they said she was going to this like deep sea station, I was like idiot. Idiot.
I mean, The Abyss is also a good one too. It's an older movie.
Yeah, yeah. That was Cameron, right?
Yes, and it's a
Yeah.
3-hour movie again.
Yeah. I went and saw Underwater because like that was the first thing I noticed her in outside of Twilight. So I was like, I want to see
Yeah.
what like it wasn't like a Grammy winning award movie, but like if you want to be freaked out by water a little bit more, definitely go watch it. Like
Subnautica didn't do that enough for me.
yeah, dude, like and I guess that's like why I dig this movie a little bit is because like I do have a fear of like sharks in the ocean and shit. So like
Yeah.
it's just like, oh damn, this would be terrible. Like I'm not one of those people who's like, oh, I would survive this. I'm sitting there like, nah, I'm fucked.
I'm
cooked,
I'm one of
boys.
the that like to this day, if I'm like in a pool that's like 7 feet deep or whatever, and I dive underneath, I'm half expecting to see a shark.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
where's the alligator? Like, just come out now. I
Yeah.
don't like. Where's the Kraken?
Fuck no. Like that's why I like to go out on my father-in-law's boat, but I'm not getting in that water. You cannot pay.
I won't lie. I went out on the bay a few years ago and nobody would jump in the water. So I front flipped into the water and I swam out faster than I ever have in my life. Like I
Real life Kraken might as well have been behind you.
yeah, dude. Like I swam for my life, and like I didn't jump that far out from the boat either. I just did a front flip like right next to it, and then like threw my ass back in the boat. And I was like, "Yep, you're all pussies," and not knowing I'm terrified.
Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I will go out on the beach. I will go out to the waves. I will wade into like chest high, like maybe as far as the water.
Yeah.
Beyond that, That's a hell no for me. That's a
I get
hard
it.
hell no.
I don't even like going chest high in the ocean, dude. Like I like to be close enough to the shore that like if I see something, I can just run in.
You can just
Like,
run. Yeah.
yeah. And it sucks because my girlfriend is telling me she like will sit out in the ocean for like 3 hours. And I'm like, God damn.
Nope. I am not a mermaid.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. But yeah, I didn't hate this. I don't even remember what we reviewed last. I gotta look.
I think we did Blood and Donuts, right?
Oh yeah, we didn't put that out yet. Yeah. All right. Yeah, where is it? Yeah, Blood and Donuts. Fucking got it right here. All right, yeah. All right, dudes. Fucking maybe watch Thrash. I don't know. I don't care if you do or don't, but definitely watch Blood and Donuts. That would be out the same time as this. So, depending what order you watch this in, spoiler, your next pod is Blood and Donuts, and then I don't know. I kind of have an idea of what I want to do next week. Um, it's called like hold on, it's a Robert Englund movie that I've never seen.
Ooh.
But yeah, it's like a newer one. Uh Jack Brooks Monster Slayer.
Okay. I've
Yeah.
never heard of it, but I'm down.
It's only an hour and a half. It's rated
Oh,
R.
that's also a great thing about this movie too. It's a quick hour and a half.
Yeah, for surely it is. I definitely agree. I think they understood what they needed to do and they did it. And anybody mad was just didn't understand the genre of the movie they were watching, in my opinion. Like there's things to be
There's
huh?
no Tara Reid. There's no sign a shark in half with a chainsaw, man. Sucks.
You know what we could do? We could do Tokyo Gore Police. They just put that on fucking Tubi. If you just want to watch fucking corn syrup blood splurry everywhere.
When am I not gonna want to watch that?
Yeah, so
Don't you threaten me with a good time.
yeah, right. I know what everybody wants. Yeah, I don't know. We'll talk it over. We got time.
Yeah.
We got 2 pods coming out this week. Maybe I'll even separate the days I release them so people can watch one day and then the next. I do know anybody who's not following me on Whatnot, Fried Rainy, FriedRaini on Whatnot. I believe I'm scheduling a stream tonight for Sunday. So I will be selling VHS, possibly DVDs, maybe comic books on Whatnot on Sunday. Mostly VHS though. A lot of kid tapes like cartoons and stuff. So there'll be some horror movies. Maybe I'll pull some shit out of my PC. But yeah, I'm gonna start doing those like every Sunday or so. And then if they do well, I'm gonna do them more often. So get tapped in. I'm already selling on Macari every week. I upload movies to Macari. Please use that offer button. I'm trying to get movies in people's hands. I'm not, some things, are worth more than what I sell them for, but doesn't matter. I just want to make enough money that it doesn't fuck me over, and I want to make sure everybody gets what they want to collect. So if you need me to find a movie, tap in. I have found many, many movies, and I have many friends who collect and sell VHS. So just throwing that out there for anybody who watches this.
Ethical seller. I like it.
Yeah, man. I'm not like some things I gotta charge higher on just because they're super rare. And I'm never gonna find them again. But like other things, like fuck it, dude. I'll make $5. Like I just want people to watch this shit. I find shit that's cool, but it's not necessarily my thing. So I pick it up anyway, and it's like, all right, now who wants it?
Somebody will want this. Yeah.
Yeah, and and it happens, like, so yeah, but I appreciate all of you. Remember, never offended, always recommended, and have a good day, good night, wherever you are. Peace.
Peace.